Hi people, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support and I hope we are all doing fine. In our today's conversation is about this video. I want you guys to watch about this beautiful lady and what she said.
Someone needs to let me know if I am the only one that has noticed that men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. Like I grew up, I don't know if it's because like the Italian values or what, like I grew up like the man is supposed to take care of the woman. The man is supposed to go up to the girls. Like the man is supposed to have drive and initiate everything. Like I feel like now it's so hard to find guys that like even just in general have drive in life. Like I feel like it's so different, and I don't know, like I personally never get approached. I never. Maybe something's wrong with me, I don't know, but like I feel like then like whenever I like talk about it, everyone's like, oh well, they want the girl to like go up to them. Like what? When did this change? When did this change? Because I want a man. I don't want to be the man. Someone come up to me. Anyways, I just feel like there's no manly men. I just don't think so. I think every guy I've met is like honestly super emotional. And that's fine. Like I'm all about feelings, whatever. Like I'm an emotional person. So like that's okay. But I feel like it's definitely like sometimes worse than girls. Like I'm not even kidding. Like it's crazy. Anyways, so if anyone knows if manly men still exist, let me know. Or if I'm the only one that thinks they don't. I don't know.
Well, you are not the only one who has noticed this. The world is becoming harsh every day. So as being a man is becoming tough. Some men are giving up on their biblical responsibilities. That's why they are coming up with these movements like Drizzle Safety Ella Guy to run away from their responsibilities and letting women do all the responsibilities. Anyway guys, some few people stitch this video and I'll let the stitches play. At the end, I'll leave my own comment, so please don't go away.
Men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. Like
I think she makes a really fascinating point, but we kind of have to be careful whenever we make sentiments like these, because the 1970s relationships that our parents had are not the prototype. These should not be, we should miss these, because oftentimes the women were not happy in these relationships. They were either getting cheated on, or they didn't have an outlet to express themselves emotionally, or they were stuck with the kids all day, or whatever the reason was. Those are not good times. I think that in big 2024, the reason why these relationships don't work is because people operate off of just love, which on paper love is a great thing, but if you solely enter a relationship just because you have a crush on that person, understand that that's just lust. You just want to have a quick nut. Relationships are also political and economic contracts that you're forming with another person, and I think the reason why they're able to work so well back then was because a relationship could be held by bootstraps off the income of one person. I know people's parents who have purchased homes off of 2 minimum wage incomes. Today, you can't do that. 2 people can barely afford the cost of rent because living today is unsustainable. And so oftentimes women place a really big burden and expectation on the men to provide for them. But in this economy, at our age, at our big age of 23, 24, 25, we haven't established ourselves. We can't afford relationships. And so the love is gone. People are like, where's the love gone? We can't afford it. Love is political and economic. And if you can't afford it, I'm sorry. You just might not find love easily unless you're able to work through these economic barriers.
that men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up.
You ever think that maybe the reason for that is because those relationships back then weren't actually that great? No, seriously. I don't know why people always idolize relationships in the past. Society didn't exactly encourage women to talk in relationships back then. They also told men not to express emotion or anything like that. Now it's encouraged. See, in those days, I'm assuming that's what she's talking about. A lot of times women had to go and get married and get into relationships to get ahead. Society literally frowned at women who didn't get married. And I'm pretty sure they still do somewhat. The rules for society have changed a bit. So as a result, for those 2 different groups, men and women, things have changed too.
Well, everything has changed when social media became so popular and toxic. A lot of people are blaming feminism. Is it true feminism is the focal cause of this? To me, the problem isn't even feminism. It all comes back to money. The traditional values she is talking about existed because you could raise family on one income back then. It seems like being average looking man is tough nowadays. And to bring everything to the table and expect nothing from a woman. Love and responsibilities has to be equal. Men only can't do it all. People don't appreciate what they did not earn. If you want a healthy relationship, you need to put in more efforts too. Men are tired, I think. So women, let's not just expect everything from a man. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Please don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and share this video. See you in the next video and stay safe.